what if my scale factor was less than 1? If an object's scale factor is less than 1, it means it's going to get smaller than its original size. So if our scale factor is a quarter, that means each length is going to be a quarter of what it originally started. So we're essentially dividing every side by 4. Now, at the moment, we've only got centimetre grid lines. If you get an example of this in your exam, it's best to try and estimate where a quarter would be, or if you're not sure, measure your centimetre grid and cut it into quarters using your calculator and your ruler. So 1 divided by 4 is 0.25, so you would need 25 millimetres between each section. Now, one of the ways I can help myself here, because I'm doing it on a computer, is I can actually put smaller grid lines in. So, major and minor grid lines. Good. Okay, so here, let's start with the point we did last time. We're going to go from here to here, we go up 1 and back 4. So now, rather than going up just 1, we're going to go up by a quarter, and then, because we're going back 4, but we only need 1/4 of that, we're going to do 4 divided by 4, which is 1. So we're going to go up a quarter, so up 0.25 centimetres and back 1. So let's start with a point. We're going to up by 2.5 and back by 1. So that's going to be here. So this shape is going to be really, really tiny. Okay, now let's have a look at this. I go back 2 and down 1. So 2 divided by 4 is half. So we're going to go back by 2.5 again, and then we're going to, sorry, not by 2.5, by a half, which is 0.5, which would be here, and then we were going down by 1. So a quarter of 1 is a quarter, which is 0.25. So I'm going to go back 1 from here and go down by 0.25. So my point is here. And notice, I know I've calculated that right. Sorry, that's me being an idiot. This needs to come back. I know I've calculated that right in the sense that this is on the same line as this. Now, I knew straight away that I'd put this in the wrong place because this is the same distance away from this, and this side is clearly much longer than this side, so I knew I had to go back and check my calculation. So 2 divided by 4 is 0.5, so I needed to move it 0.5 away from here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same. Now, I notice I'm being a bit of a cheat really, but it works mathematically. This has one line of symmetry, so if I drew in a line segment here, you can see it has a line of symmetry. So whatever the distance is away from here, I can use the distance the same side, and that's where my point would be. So I'm going to put this, I know that this would reflect down this line, so I'm going to use the same distance here. And then I'm just going to join all my objects up to make my shape. And that is your answer. Job done. Still looks a teeny bit squiff though, but I think I'm right.